Chosen one, before you scroll, before you distract yourself, before you dismiss this as just another message, I ask you to pause, not out of superstition, not out of fear, but out of respect for the moment you are standing in right now. December 26th, 2025 is not an ordinary continuation of your life story. It is not a leftover day after celebration, not a quiet return to routine. This day arrives carrying intention, weight, and purpose, whether the world around you acknowledges it or not. Something subtle yet unmistakable has shifted in the atmosphere, and if you are honest with yourself, you have already felt it. A quiet heaviness mixed with clarity. A stillness that feels different from exhaustion. A sense that something invisible has leaned closer to you. This is not coincidence. This is awareness knocking. December 26th is a divine marker, a spiritual punctuation point, a moment where heaven slows you down just enough to say, pay attention. This matters. You are being invited to listen deeply, not with your ears, but with your spirit. To remain present instead of rushing past what feels ordinary. Chosen one, moments like this do not shout. They whisper. And only those who are aligned will hear them. Stay until the end of this message. Engage, comment, respond, not because algorithms demand it, but because participation anchors awareness. Energy follows attention. What you honor today will honor you later. This is not entertainment. This is alignment. And alignment begins with presence. When you hear the word echo, your mind may think of sound bouncing off walls, fading as it travels. But spiritually, an echo works differently. An echo is a moment so aligned that it refuses to disappear. It is a decision, a realization, a surrender that continues speaking long after the original moment has passed. Chosen one, some days dissolve into memory, while others become reference points, days you return to mentally without even realizing why. December 26th is one of those days. This is not about superstition or assigning meaning randomly. This is about recognizing how destiny functions. Certain moments imprint themselves into your timeline, repeating through opportunity, protection, favor, and breakthrough. Long after this day ends, it will resurface as confirmation, as clarity, as momentum. The echo of December 26th will show up when doors open unexpectedly, when peace arrives without explanation, when your life begins to move with less resistance. What you choose today, how you align, how you listen, how you respond, begins shaping outcomes that have not yet revealed themselves. This is how destiny works quietly. The echo does not ask for permission to exist. It forms naturally when alignment is present. And today, alignment is being offered. Have you noticed how time feels different today? Not rushed, not urgent, but oddly spacious. As if life itself slowed down just enough for you to catch up with yourself. That sensation is not accidental. December 26th carries the rare quality of pause, not stagnation, but synchronization. Chosen one, there are moments when heaven slows the pace of time, not to delay you, but to realign you, to allow your spirit to catch up with the growth you've already undergone. You have evolved more than you realize. You have outgrown versions of yourself without ceremony or applause. This day exists to help you remember who you truly are beneath the noise, beneath the expectations, beneath the survival mode you once lived in. The echo forming today is evidence that your life has been divinely orchestrated even when it felt chaotic. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was random. Every detour refined you. Every delay shaped you. December 26th does not push you forward aggressively. It lifts you upward gently. You are being summoned into a higher frequency, not through effort, but recognition. When you remember who you are, movement becomes natural. Chosen one, it is important to say this plainly. Your waiting was not weakness. Your endurance was not invisibility. The silence you endured was not absence. You waited while others advanced. You stayed faithful while outcomes delayed. You questioned timing while continuing to show up. December 26th responds to the quiet question you've carried for longer than you admit. When will it be my turn? This day does not answer loudly. It answers truthfully. You were never forgotten. Not for a moment. Heaven does not lose track of alignment. What felt like delay was synchronization happening beyond your awareness. What felt like nothing was actually formation. December 26th marks the transition from asking when to recognizing now. Not because everything suddenly appears, but because everything finally activates. Momentum begins internally before it manifests externally. Today, you stop waiting for permission and start recognizing readiness. This is where patience turns into power. December 26th is not neutral ground. It amplifies alignment. Everything you feel today matters more than usual. The emotions rising unexpectedly. The thoughts surfacing without warning. Even the discomfort carries information. Chosen one, nothing about today is random. This is a spiritual checkpoint, a moment where preparation meets awareness. Your nervous system may feel alert, your intuition sharper, your tolerance lower for things that once drained you. These are not problems. These are confirmations. You are prepared now for what once would have overwhelmed you. Internal shifts are taking place because capacity has expanded. Heaven does not release weight until strength exists. Awareness today transforms subtle changes into lasting alignment. Honor what you feel. It is guiding you forward. There will come a time when your life flows differently, when financial ease replaces survival, when healing feels natural instead of forced, when influence finds you without pursuit, when peace becomes your default. When those moments arrive, remember December 26th. This is the day heaven quietly marked on your timeline. The echo of today will explain the miracles of tomorrow. You may not reference it consciously, but your spirit will recognize the connection. This is the root moment, the alignment point, the day the sound was released. Heaven works in echoes, not explosions. And today, chosen one, the echo has begun. Chosen one, understand this clearly. Destiny does not always respond to noise, urgency, or force. It responds to obedience, especially the quiet kind. December 26th is not asking you to do something dramatic or reckless. It is asking you to move in alignment, even if that movement looks small from the outside. Every choice you make today carries weight beyond the present moment. Every decision sends a signal forward, creating a wave that travels into your future. This echo is not fragile. It is not easily broken by doubt or fear. It is strong because it was formed through consistency, endurance, and faithfulness when no one was watching. Even the seasons where you said nothing, where you waited without explanation, where you stayed grounded while everything around you felt uncertain, those moments were not empty. They were building momentum. December 26th confirms that obedience compounds over time. You may not see immediate results, but the wave has already been released. Confidence today does not come from certainty. It comes from alignment. You are being encouraged to trust your next step, even if you cannot yet see where it leads. The echo does not need your understanding to move forward. It only needs your agreement. There were seasons when your life felt quieter than it should have. Times when your efforts went unnoticed. Moments when it felt like others were advancing while you were standing still. Chosen one, those seasons were not punishment, they were preparation. You were hidden because what you were becoming required refinement away from noise and pressure. Being unseen protected your growth. It allowed depth to form without interference. December 26th marks the release point. This is the moment when what was built privately begins to resonate publicly. Not through attention-seeking, but through natural authority. Heaven does not promote prematurely. It releases when capacity matches calling. Today confirms that you are ready to carry what once felt too heavy. What you hold now has room to move. What you carry now has permission to expand. The echo forming today is not about visibility alone. It is about impact. You are no longer being prepared. You are being positioned. Alignment always requires response. Awareness without movement fades. December 26th does not ask for perfection, but it does ask for participation. Chosen one, this is not a moment to delay, hide, or minimize what you feel stirring inside you. Time is not pressuring you, it is choosing you. There is a difference. You have waited long enough for external validation, clearer signs, or perfect conditions. This day confirms that readiness does not arrive as certainty. It arrives as willingness. No more shrinking. No more postponing what you already know. The echo does not form passively. It responds to your internal yes. Even if your response is quiet. Even if it is simply deciding to trust again. December 26th marks the end of hesitation and the beginning of resonance. You are not waiting for the echo. You are becoming it. Your sensitivity today is not weakness, it is guidance. December 26th sharpens perception for those willing to pay attention. You may notice unexpected messages, subtle encounters, or sudden clarity that seems to come from nowhere. These are not interruptions. They're instructions. Chosen one, divine guidance often arrives quietly, not loudly. It does not force, it invites. Trust the nudge that feels calm, not the one that feels frantic. Trust the path that brings peace, not the one that demands proof. Alignment matters more than explanation today. You do not need to understand everything immediately. You only need to remain responsive. This is a day where listening matters more than acting. Awareness will reveal what effort cannot. Every intentional step you take today is being recorded, not in fear, not in judgment, but in alignment. December 26th is a spiritually significant day because it amplifies awareness. When awareness increases, outcomes multiply. You are not being asked to force results or manufacture momentum. You are being asked to be present, to respond instead of react. Chosen one, this day leaves an invisible mark. A subtle imprint that continues working long after the moment passes. Even the smallest aligned decision today carries future weight. Destiny often shifts quietly, without ceremony. The echo forms not from dramatic acts, but from conscious presence. Today matters because you are awake within it. December May 26th look ordinary to the world. There may be no obvious signs, no dramatic changes, no immediate proof. But spiritually, this day is thunderous. God often moves quietly, strategically, eternally. What appears uneventful on the surface is often transformational beneath it. Chosen one, awareness is the key that unlocks the power of this day. Those who rush past it will miss it. Those who stay present will carry it forward. The echo does not announce itself loudly. It reveals itself later, through consistency, favor, and ease that cannot be explained. What seems small now will one day make sense. This is how divine timing works, subtle, precise, and unstoppable. Chosen one, something important is happening beneath the surface of your awareness right now. You are not just sensing more, you are resonating differently. December 26th has tuned you into a higher frequency, and that shift is changing how you perceive people, situations, and even yourself. What once confused you now feels clearer. What once drained you now feels misaligned. This is not judgment, it is discernment awakening. Spiritual resonance works quietly, like a tuning fork adjusting sound until harmony is achieved. You are being brought into harmony with what is meant for you. The echo forming today does not wait for arrival to create influence. It moves ahead of you, softening resistance, opening pathways, and aligning circumstances before you even step into them. Breakthroughs do not always respond to effort. They respond to endurance. And you have endured. You stayed when it was easier to leave. You believed when evidence was thin. December 26th amplifies that faith. The resonance you carry now begins to attract what once felt distant. Not because you chased it, but because you finally match it.as alignment strengthens, resistance becomes more obvious. Distractions feel louder. Doubt feels sharper. This is not regression, it is exposure. December 26th reveals what no longer belongs in your inner world. Chosen one, your focus today is sacred. Where you place your attention determines what grows next. The alignment has already been sealed. You are not fighting for it, but you are responsible for protecting it. Guard your thoughts. Guard your emotional responses. Guard the narratives you allow to repeat in your mind. This is a threshold moment, a crossing from old tolerance into new boundaries. What you once excused, you will no longer entertain. What you once accepted, you now question. This is not hardness, it is clarity. Protecting your focus is not selfish, it is stewardship. You are learning to honor what heaven has already confirmed. Chosen one, this echo does not end with you. It moves through your lineage, past and future. December 26th is not just about personal alignment, it is about generational shift. The choices you make today ripple outward, rewriting patterns that existed long before you were aware of them. Some cycles end because one person chooses differently. Some blessings are unlocked because one person says yes where others hesitated. Heaven responds to agreement, not numbers. You do not need approval from the crowd for destiny to move. Your alignment today sends permission backward and forward through your bloodline. What struggled before you begins to release? What was delayed before you begins to move? Legacy is not built loudly. It is built consciously. And today, something ancient is being rewritten. Alignment is not a moment, it is a way of living. December 26th teaches you how to stay where you've arrived. Doubt no longer serves you here. Overthinking does not belong in this frequency. Gratitude becomes your anchor. Faith becomes your default response. Chosen one, you are learning to move without panic, to decide without fear, to rest without guilt. This is what living in a new frequency feels like. Peace replaces urgency. Trust replaces control. You no longer chase confirmation, you move with conviction. The echo becomes a lifestyle. Alignment stops feeling special and starts feeling normal. This is how you know the shift is real. What once felt impossible now feels natural. Do not be surprised if emotions surface unexpectedly today. If stillness interrupts your plans. If conversations take unexpected turns. These are not disruptions, they are confirmations. Heaven often redirects quietly, without explanation. You do not need validation from people who cannot hear what you hear. December 26th activates recognition among those aligned to the same frequency. You will notice it in subtle ways: ease in connection, mutual understanding without effort, respect without proving yourself. Chosen one, divine activation does not require announcement. It reveals itself through alignment. Trust the interruptions. They are guiding you more accurately than logic ever could. Not everything you experience today will make sense immediately, and that is intentional. December 26th prioritizes activation over explanation. The echo is a creative force, shaping your future before your mind catches up. Your past cannot follow you into this frequency. Old limitations dissolve because they no longer resonate. You may feel internal expansion, excitement mixed with unfamiliar calm. That is preparation for greater release. Chosen one, you are not being asked to understand everything. You are being asked to stay aligned while everything unfolds. This is how destiny moves, not through force, but through resonance. Chosen one of the most difficult truths of alignment is this: clarity often comes after movement, not before it. December 26th is not asking you to have every answer. It is asking you to trust what you hear before you fully understand where it leads. Faith-led action always precedes logical explanation. You may feel called to shift something small, a routine, a conversation, a boundary, a commitment, without knowing why it matters yet. That is obedience. And obedience opens doors that understanding alone cannot. Destiny unfolds in steps, not leaps. Favor responds to spiritual sound, not intellectual certainty. When you move in alignment, access begins to follow you. December 26th reminds you that you are guided, even when the path feels incomplete. The echo responds to trust. Sound creates reality. Not just spoken words, but internal dialogue, emotional tone, and habitual thought patterns. December 26th calls you to protect the sound you are releasing into the future. Guard your thoughts when doubt tries to re-enter. Guard your words when fear seeks expression. Guard your emotions when old triggers attempt to resurface. This is not suppression, it is stewardship. Chosen one, echo gratitude. Echo faith. Echo joy even when circumstances lag behind alignment. Heaven responds to vibration. What you resonate today determines what responds tomorrow. The sound you protect now becomes the environment you live in later. This is how spiritual momentum is sustained. Every aligned life carries a signature, a recognizable spiritual sound. December 26th confirms yours. You no longer need to force doors open or explain your worth. Space has already been created for your elevation. Opportunities will recognize you without effort. Resistance dissolves where resonance exists. The universe acknowledges perseverance, not performance. Chosen one, your consistency has spoken louder than your explanations ever could. The echo now carries your name, your frequency, your authority. This is not arrogance. It is alignment becoming visible. December 26th is not an isolated event. It is a root moment. What begins here spreads outward. Your standards rise. Your boundaries sharpen. Your tolerance for misalignment disappears. You are no longer positioned as a passive observer of life. You are an activator. Others will feel the shift without you announcing it. Your presence will change rooms. Your decisions will influence outcomes. Alignment reshapes identity. You no longer chase environments, you shape them. This is the ripple effect of awareness. This is what happens when destiny moves from concept to embodiment. There is a version of you that cannot move forward from here, the version that played small to stay safe, that dimmed truth to avoid discomfort, that waited for permission to be powerful. December 26th invites release. Not with regret, but gratitude. That version carried you until you were ready. But courage now replaces protection. Expansion replaces contraction. You step fully into divine identity, not as an idea, but as embodiment. Chosen one, this is not transformation through effort. This is arrival through alignment. The echo does not carry the old self forward. It carries truth. December 26th is not just a date, it is a gate. What passes through it does not return unchanged. The echo of this day is written into your spiritual DNA. Destiny has been activated. Movement is irreversible. What has been aligned cannot be undone. Chosen one, you are not stepping into something new, you are stepping into what was always prepared. Let this declaration seal the moment. You are chosen. You are aligned. You are released. The echo has begun, and your life will respond accordingly.